Good day. In this video, I'll be doing an overview of the Odoo chart of accounts. The chart of accounts is a list of all accounts used to record financial transactions in the general ledger of an organization. To access the chart of accounts, select Accounting, then Configuration, and from the drop-down, select Chart of Accounts. Let us edit an existing account. In the search area, we will search for an account type expense. This presents a full list of all accounts with the type expense. Highlight the account required and click Setup. On the account details screen, select Edit. A quick explanation of the fields of the account's details screen. Each account is identified by its account and account name. Type. It is critical to configure the account type correctly as it serves multiple purposes. Information on the account's purpose and behavior, generate country-specific legal and financial reports, set the rules to close a fiscal year, generate opening entries. Account currency. This is left blank if the database is a single currency database. Multiple currency databases will be covered in another training video. Default taxes. This field is left blank. Allow reconciliation. Some accounts, such as accounts made to record the transactions of a payment method, can be used for the reconciliation of journal entries. For example, an invoice paid with a credit card can be marked as paid and if reconciled with the payment. Therefore, the account used to record the credit card payment needs to be configured as allowing reconciliation. To do so, tick the Allow Reconciliation box. Deprecated. It is not possible to delete an account once a transaction has been recorded on it. You can, however, make an account unusable or inactive by ticking the deprecated box. Company. This is only important if you have more than one company in the database. Tags and allowed journals will be covered in another video. Click Save if you require the changes to be made, or discard to ignore any changes. At this point, I'd like to show you how to navigate back to the previous starting point. In the top left corner of the Odoo desktop is the route taken. Click on the point you wish to return to. In this case, back to the list view mode. Please note that the previous search screen is still in place. To return to seeing all accounts, click the X on the search. Creating new accounts in chart of accounts. There are two methods to do this. In the first method from the list view mode, select Create. Enter the new account code, account name, and the correct type and save. In the second method, select the card view on the right. Select Create. On the account details screen, you'll notice that there are three fields where the lines are bolder than the rest. On all Odoo screens, this means that these fields are mandatory and must have data before the record can be saved. To create the account, enter the account code number, the name, the type, and then save. Navigate back to the card view mode. There is, however, a third method to create a new account. This is done by using an existing account. Here we select the account that we wish to duplicate, select Action, then Duplicate. Allocate a new unique account code and the new description and save. We're now going to look at the chatter box and its role. Navigate back to the list view mode. In the search for the accounts to be edited and select the account. This displays the account details screen. To the right is a section known as the chatter box. As you can see, this is displaying who created the account and when. So the information stored here will be any movements that movements or changes made to this account. If we edit the account and change the description and save this action, it is now recorded. Another feature is that if a note on the reason for the change is required, this can be entered using the log note. Remember to click log to ensure that the note is saved. Navigate back to the chart of accounts list view mode. Firstly, note that the previous search is still active. To clear this, click on the X. Now all accounts are visible. We are now going to look at the other features at the top of the screen. This indicates the number of records displayed per page and also the total records. To see all records on the page, update the number to the total records. All accounts are now visible. We're now going to look at filters, group, by, and favorites for the chart of accounts. Filters. Here you select one or many of the available items to then only display the selected items that conform with the filter applied. There is also custom filters using the available filtered data. Group by. Here we can group by the account type and create custom groups. When the account type is selected, this displays the grouped account types. By clicking on the arrow on the left, this then expands out all the account codes in that account type selected. This is very useful to quickly see if there are any incorrectly allocated account types in the chart of accounts. Here is another screen where the account can be edited. This can be done by ticking the box on the left, then Setup. Select Edit, make the changes required and save, then return to chart of accounts. Favorites. Here it is possible to save searches that will be used on a regular basis. Importing of records, spreadsheets, dashboards will be covered in other tutorials. That now concludes this tutorial and overview on Odoo Chart of Accounts. Thank you for watching.